right. Thank you very much. And well, yeah, exciting. Very good. So hello everyone, and welcome to. I think this is our third class of the To Know It Affiliate Workshop. And the last two classes, I spent some time to unpack um, some very important topics. All right. Like for example, the last class was on team sales bonus, and I did explain the power of leverage and how important leverage is, okay, in life. Okay, if you were not in that class, or you have team members who were not in that class, please, I have a 15-minute long video, quite very short anyway, by the way, that they can go through and get the message and get equipped and start running. Today, I'm going to talk about why the ARP, why the affiliate revenue plan. Okay, what was behind our hearts, or was behind our mind when we're creating the affiliate revenue plan? All right, what did I have in mind? All right, when we're trying to set this up. In order to answer the question behind the ARP, all right, we'll find out that you'll be able to see how to access more trading capital and how to make money during holidays, even while you're not trading. Okay, trading capital, time freedom. It's a very, 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 very big, interesting topic when it comes to the life of a trader. Okay, and remember that we are actually building or working towards the lifestyle of a trader. And of course, there are two kinds of trader: the successful trader and the unsuccessful trader. And the one who's unsuccessful is because he doesn't know what the successful one knows, definitely. And trading goes beyond just knowing when to buy and sell or managing your profits. Okay, trading also has to do with the lifestyle of a trader. Okay, so you want to be effective as a trader. Okay, you want to be able to lead a very, very profitable lifestyle as a trader. You must be able to know what and what not, okay, to pick in terms of the attitude. So the ARP, there's a goal of the ARP, the affiliate revenue plan. What's the goal? What's the goal? You see, it's very important that we understand what the goal is. Okay, and the goal is very simple. The goal is to build a team of profit takers. Now, it's not to build a team, by the way. So if you just think that the ARP is designed to build a team, you'll be losing it. You would not be able to maximize what the ARP is designed for. The ARP is designed to build a team of profit takers. That's the biggest word there, profit takers. You want a team of 5, 10, 20, 40, 100, 1,000, 10,000 plus people, and they are referred to one thing: profit takers. That means you're building a team of people who are making profit. And that should be the back of your mind. So you want to be an effective leader, or you want to be able to build a very vibrant team or build a very successful team. Your focus is to build a team of profit takers. And that's where the value is. So this is not just every other thing you see out there. All right. We are value driven. And if you are value driven, what is the value, okay, of our business? Is to raise an army of profit takers. Is to raise a team of people who are energized, who are fired up, who are making daily profit, weekly profit, or monthly profit, or quarterly profit, or making sustainable profit within a period. So you are not recommending somebody to know it because of personal sales bonus. No. You're not recommending somebody to know it because of team sales bonus. No. You're not recommending somebody to know it because of royalty sales bonus. No, you're going to lose it completely. If the team bonus or the referral bonus is the thing why you are into the ARP, no. You're going to end up, struggling. You're going to end up doing the work again and again. But you want to be smart like most successful people. They don't want to do the same work over and over again. What they want to do is they want to do the work one time or a little more times and be able to make that work be on auto run. All right. And that's where you can have residual income. It's at that point you can be able to step out of the picture and things are still working. So there must be an ideology. There must be a thinking that drives your team. Everybody that comes into your team must come in with an idea, with an understanding that this is an opportunity to become a profit taker. This is an opportunity for you to be able to pick profits on a daily basis, or perhaps on weekly basis, or perhaps on monthly basis. And so if we have less people making profit in your team, you've got to be concerned. If you don't have the number of people who are making profit in your team growing, you have to be concerned. Because people pay for value, and the value here is profit. And that's what we stand for. We want to raise and grow an army of profit takers, because we are offering them an opportunity, okay, that of course can, challenge most things out there. And that's our goal. So you have to take it from today. Why I am doing the ARP? It's not for bonuses. No, it's to grow a team. It's to build a team of profit takers. They're actually seeing value in what we're doing. That means if people are not making profit, and even if your team is growing, then you're out of it, because we rest assured. Okay, grand opening, grand closing. They're going to come in like that and go out. That's it. Because you're not growing a team of value. No, there's no value there. So you've got to sell this idea to the first man in your team. I'm here to help you to become a profit taker. And everybody you're getting on board, you're selling to the next man. You tell the guy, hey, anybody you're recommending to know it, please help that person. Get him started to become a profit taker. What he needs to understand, the trading view, how to get into the Telegram groups, how the signals work, how the academy work. He attends the classes. Oh, what don't you understand? There's a Zoom meeting going on. There's a live interactive session, the Q&A. I can connect you to a service provider. Make sure that person is a profit taker. Make sure he's maximizing every single dollar spent here. That should be your goal. And when you sell that idea to him, guess what happens? And becomes a profit taker. Definitely he's going to sell that same idea to whoever is bringing on board. So you see, there's going to be a flow of singular thinking. Everybody's coming on board to do one thing, to get the next man to become a profit taker. Then you can build a formidable team. Then you can be able to build a team where after a while, if you step out of the picture, you keep getting income. Now, why the ARP? All right. There are many reasons why we have the ARP, but these three problems stand out. Why the ARP is very powerful. Because this ARP is solving these three problems. This ARP is solving these three problems. And it's important that you understand the three most common problems that your team members will face. Three most common problems that perhaps you are facing too. And they also have to understand it and share with the next man coming on board. And they must understand that these three problems, though it is common, our community has been able to put up a system, all right, to solve this. So what are the three most common problems? Okay, with people who are involved in trading or this kind of system. Number one is the subscription fee, all right, that monthly subscription fee. You got to pay it every month, perhaps $50 every month or $150 every month. No matter where you're taking it from, all right, it still ends up as a bill, all right? What if there's a system that is put into place to take care of that for you every other month? Don't you think that's smart? Don't you think that's wise? How about access to more trading capital? Because I can give an example. Let's say I'm using the master trade, for example, or using the day trade, for example. And after a month, I did 20% on my portfolio. That was my trading capital. My trading capital was $1,000, right? Now, there's somebody else in the team who also did 20% like me, but on the trading capital of what? $100,000. So while my take home that month was $200 on trading, that guy take home that month was $20,000 take home. Now, these two people, they were exposed to the same information from the service provider. These two people, perhaps they took the same amount of trades. These two people, perhaps they invested the same amount of time in putting these trades or in attending the lecture or whatever. But the guy with the bigger capital is making more money, okay, just for one reason. he has a larger trading capital. So how do you access more trading capital? And remember that one rule of thumb is that you don't make sure you don't invest any money that you can't afford to lose in trading. That's a rule of thumb. So never ever would we ever preach that, hey guys, go sell your car or go take a loan. No. We'll never do that. So how can a guy who has $1,000 or $500 or $5,000 or $10,000, how can he access more trading capital so that he can maximize the information he's getting today? So that he can get faster, he can get faster to that financial freedom he's looking for or whatever he wants to achieve. So how can he access more trading capital? And the third problem is time freedom. Time freedom is very important. Time freedom. Because you notice that something about trading is that you only make money when you trade. And that's it. About trading, you only make money when you trade. So that means in an entire month, if you don't trade, you're not going to make money from trading that month. Or in an entire day, if you don't trade, you're not going to make money from trading that day, or perhaps that week. So it means that if you want to keep making money, you have to stay, active. Open your computer. Make sure you're taking all the trades. Make sure you're analyzing the markets. But I need to tell you something that works, guys. People who make money trading don't overtrade. Please note that. Note that down. People who make money trading, they do not overtrade. And why don't they overtrade? Perhaps they have reasonable amount of capital. And so they're just looking for the right opportunity to get into the market and get 5% out of it, or 3% out of it, or 5 or 10% out of it, or whatever. They go for little profit, but with good margin, and that's it. So how can you work towards time freedom? Because you must have a purpose while you're doing it, while you're doing what you're doing. And you've got to sell the same purpose to anybody who's joining your team. Remember, you're building a team of profit takers. So how can I take care of my monthly subscription? How can I access more trading capital by not necessarily having to sell something or take a loan or whatever? And how can I have time freedom? How can I keep making money even while doing a holiday? Even when I miss the trade? Because most people, why they lose money is because they just have to take all the trades. They just have to take all the trades. They have to stay. They have to take all the trades. Well, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to compare two people here. And I want you to make a decision after this comparison. There's a guy called Ben, and there's another guy called John. And this is hypothetical. So what that means is that this is not by any way a ideal situation, but I can tell you that their results are almost ideal in terms of the differences. Okay, not necessarily in numbers, but in outcome. The outcome is definitely different. And let's look at Ben. Ben has a trading capital of $1,000 in his first month. Okay, and let's say he's on MasterTrade, for example, and he's spending $150 every month because he has to pay that money to keep accessing, the service providers who their job is to find profitable trades for him. Because the service providers are put in there to always find profitable trades. Okay, not as financial advisor, by the way. Okay, but they're designed to always find profitable trades and say, hey, this is what we're seeing. So it's left for you, to make take your discretion to do it. But on a $150 monthly fee, and let's say it's doing 20% of his portfolio, which, for example, the MasterTrade team can, brag of that usually, averagely, most people, a number of people using their products does like 20% on it. I mean, same with most of our products, by the way. So I'm just giving an example. Now, you find out that you would notice that in his first month, he would make $200 profit on a 20% return, okay, ROI. But now he has a monthly cost of $150. Now, what happens? When he takes away $150 from $200, he'll be left with $50. Meaning that his second month trading profit trading capital will start from what? $1,050. Now that's what's going to happen. Second month, he made 20% on that. He makes $210. Takes another $150 from it. Okay, what's left? His trading capital becomes $1,110. So after about 90 days, his trading capital has just moved from $1,000 to $1,110. Because there's a fee he's got to pay every month. Now you notice that after 12 months, this guy just has barely above $2,500 trading capital. And it's still on an average of about $500 every month. Well, it's still a good amount of money, which is good, you know. But if there's a way you can influence this outcome to get this outcome to be better. I mean, there are people who are comfortable with this, and that's fine. But I want to speak to the likes of John, those who want to become like John. And in this case for John, John has, let me take my screen here so everybody can see this really loud and clear now. In case for John, you can see something about John that John, okay, I mean, Zoom has to find a way to allow us to take these things off, to be honest. I don't know. Sometimes it's really difficult to play around this thing. Okay, good. Now, John's result after 12 months. Now, John starts with $1,000 trading capital just like Ben. But now what John did was that John decided to also build a team of profit takers. And he's working with an idea. And this is the idea everybody needs to understand here. For the AROP, it's not a function of how many people you can actually bring, like refer into the system, okay, to become a profit taker. It's about more people doing little things to make a lot of money. So it's not about few people doing a lot of things. So you've got to look at it this way, that the power of this is the power of two, exponential of two. So everybody who comes on board just comes with one mentality of identifying two people who want to become profit takers and work with them to ensure that it's become profitable and they know how to take these trades properly, all right, and teach those two to be able to do same with two people, and that's it. And that's why it's not a call to work with 10 people, because teaching 10 people is going to be a lot of work for you. We understand that you already have all that things you're doing in life. So, but you can work with just two people and ensure that you get these guys well planted to become profit takers. And these two in turn, you know, work with two and all of that. And it goes like that. Now you notice that with that idea, okay, after about your second month, you have about 6 people on your team. And remember, you just refer 2 people, and everybody here is coming in with just 2 people. But on the 12th month, you have about 4,000 plus people on your team. Nobody here is working with more than 2 people. Nobody here is charged with responsibility more than assisting 2 people to become well planted and become profit takers. Now look at what happens. So let's assume that this works first month, second month to 12th month. Definitely it can work like this. Let's assume it worked like this. Now you notice in the first month, okay, with a team of 2 people, which you personally referred in, your ARP income is about $54. Okay, and that's on 150, for example. That means if you just have a team of 2, you're going to be getting an ARP income of $54, provided those 2 people are still, you know, using the product every other month because they have to subscribe, okay, to get this access to this information, and they can start grow their portfolio. Now, $54 plus $200 trade profits, okay, you take away $150 of the monthly fee, you'll notice that your second month, your trading capital is about $1,154. I mean, that's like $100 more than Ben's trading capital in the second month. What happens in the second month, 20% on that is like $230, okay? And your ARP by then, your team would have grown to 6 plus people, because the 2 who came on board also have identified 2 people around the neighborhood who also want to become profit takers, and they're actually training and working with them, all right? With everybody just paying $150 every month, and they're maximizing their profit. Now on ARP, you're gonna do like $126, okay, that month, because you have a team of 6 people. All right. Now, if you sum the ARP income plus the trade profit that month and subtract 150, your third month, your trading capital will be starting at 1,360. In this case, we're assuming that every money you make from the ARP, you're taking it back. You're increasing your trading capital with it. Remember, we're solving the second problem here. The first problem, subscription fee. The second problem, access to trading capital. Now look at what happens when it gets to like the 7th month. I think I love the 7th month. You know why? Because on the 7th month, John didn't trade. He went on holiday for an entire month. But what happens? Trade profit 0. He made no trade profit. But now he has been able to build a team of profit takers who also will pay for that month's subscription, and that puts $3,000 plus into his bank account. With a team of just 130 people, by the way, guys. By the 7th month, he has a team of 130 plus people. And none of these persons are working with more than 2 people each. None of them. But the idea is work with these people and make them, establish them, plan them to become profit takers. Now see what happens. He comes back on the 8th month. Okay, then his trading capital on the 6th month was 3.5. When he adds what he made during the holiday from the ARP, he has over $7,500. Now look at what his trade profit is on the 8th month, $1,500. His trade profit alone on the 8th month, it's almost the trading capital of Ben's 8th month. Look at Ben's 8th month. He has just $1,600. So John's profit on his 8th month is almost the trading capital of Ben. Data never lies. Now look at what happens. You continue like this, you can notice that on the 10th month, the 11th month, and 12th month, John goes on holiday again. Goes on holiday again, no profit, but guess what happens? His team is growing with the same idea. Now, on the 4,000 team, for example, he's on a $98,000 plus ARP income. But let's not look at it in an ideal situation. But one thing we can all agree here is that these 3 problems have been solved by the ARP from John's case. And summary after 1 year, you can see on the bottom left of my screen, for example, you're able to see something. Let me show you this now. Ben has less than $3,000, while John has above $20,000 trading capital after 1 year. They all started with $1,000. John didn't inject extra money elsewhere. He took advantage of building a team of profit takers. Now, number 2, Ben had no time freedom. Remember that all through the year, Ben was trading. That's why he couldn't raise his capital to this point. But John had 4 months of holiday. All right. So Ben didn't have no time freedom for other important things like holiday, family, or whatever. Now you can see the 3rd point that ARP solves the 3 major problems for John. And even at the 10% success. Now this is where I need to break it down for you guys. So let's say at the 12th month, you were able to achieve just 10% of this in terms of team growth. 10% of this in terms of team growth. That means your team is around 400 people, all right, instead of 4,000 people. 10% is failure, okay? In school, if you make 10% of 100, that's failure, right? So let's even put it at 10%, okay, after 12 months. John's ARP income, 12 months. After 12 months, he only was able to build 10% of this target of 4,000 plus people, which is 400, a team of 400 profit takers. That means he would be on an average residual income on just 400 plus people of over $10,000 ARP income every month after 12 months, for example. I'm talking about 10%. I'm no hype here. I'm just looking at worst case scenario, 400 people. 400 profit takers, not just 400 people who are crazy over referral bonus. No, 400 people who are actually using the product, making profits and changing their lives. $10,000 ARP, 12 months. Now, definitely, what will his trading capital look like after 12 months? Surely to be above $10,000 too. So let's say he's sitting on a $10,000 trading capital and he's sitting on a $10,000 residual income. On a 20% on $10,000 trading every other month, he's making about $2,000 on trading. As profit, he's making $10,000 a gain on the ARP, guys. Tell me, John or Ben, who will get to financial freedom faster? Simple, guys. So once again, you've been reminded, and I've been able to show you with numbers how powerful the ARP is and how you should address the ARP and how you should talk to your team about it. Now, I'm going to show you this. The easiest way to grow your team is, I have 2 more slides and I close this. The easiest way to grow your team. There are different ways to grow your team. Different ways to grow your team. Different ways to grow your team. And I see a lot of people, you know, they're just finding different ways to grow your team, but there's an easy way to do it. All right. And I have a quote here I put in. I said, the first step in growing your business is keeping your customer, not getting new customers. Now, let me tell you what I mean by that. Now, keeping customers that are ready, by the way. Okay. So you've got sign up 1 or 2 plus people and you see that these guys are really motivated and they're ready to like go next level. All right. You're keeping them by ensuring that you're planting them properly. You know, they're going through the trainings, you know, they're getting really better. Okay. So that's the easiest way. Focus on those guys. Help them to become profit takers. Now, the second thing is help them to make profit. And that's it. You know why? I'll tell you this. It's the easiest way to grow your team. Every satisfied customer, every satisfied team member is a potential marketer. Say that again. Every satisfied team member is a potential marketer. He comes on board, he uses the product, he makes profit in the first week, he makes profit in the second week, makes profit in the third week, or he makes profit in the month. He's been able to increase his portfolio. Hey guys, that guy is a potential marketer. Easy. So rather than just bombarding people, help them to become successful. Help them to be satisfied customers. Help them to become satisfied members. And I tell you guys, the team is going to be on steroids. Thank you very much. And I'd like to answer questions at this time. Thank you.